Introducing the second chance offer from BetMGM. What'd he say? If you bet on a player to score the first touchdown and instead he scores the second, boom, you get your money back in cash.
Straight cash?
Second chance, you heard? What if my guy fumbles? And some other guy scores first? Second chance. What if you need a second chance to land on the field? This offer only applies to touchdowns. You all right? I hurt my spleen.
Get the second chance offer from BetMGM, the sportsbook born in Vegas.
Yo, what's up, KG certified fans? It's the Big Ticket here. And I got an exclusive second chance football offer from BetMGM just in time to kick off 224. On the BetMGM app, place a bet of any pro football player to score the first touchdown in a game. If he scores first, you win. If your player scores the second touchdown instead, you'll get your cash back. Lock in your first touchdown picks, ride with your favorite players, feel the energy of every touchdown and tackle all season long. Let's get it. Bet with the sportsbook born in Vegas. Head to BetMGM app, grab that promo, and let's lock it into the football action. Only on BetMGM, the official partner of KG Certified. You dig? Man, I grabbed the ball, man, because today, man, we're having a great conversation with one of my favorite people in the world, man, Zach Randolph, man. One of the more tougher guards that I had to guard, man. He's going to slide through. We're going to catch up with him and chop it up, man. Check this out. What up, boy?
What's up, family?
How you doing, boy?
What's that?
Motherfucker Zero in here, bro. I was like, that motherfucker gonna come up here and chop it. I was like, shit.
Family, man. We know you had to do it.
Man, you gotta come into the joint. How you been, man?
Good, bro. Just chilling.
Locked in?
Man, kids keep me busy. Daughter, she a freshman at Louisville.
Word. That's this year?
Yeah.
That's who already went down there?
So she got her now.
Man, this
Come on,
my
man.
little
Watch
studio,
you,
man.
man. This nice, man.
Man, Joe, let me show you. This out. So what you just saw, kitchen, this is where we shoot at in here. And then this right here is a whole bathrooms, theater right here. It's our office right here. And then when we do traditional podcasts, we can do them in here. It's a green room, and then this is for hairstylists to get hair and stuff in here. But check this out, bro. This is where we be at, bro. Just, staying out of the way, you know what I'm saying?
Man, grind.
Staying in it, just, making shit, producing shit, you know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
That's what I'm talking about, you know what I mean? Just being out the way, you know what I'm saying? How you living, man?
We got some shit going too, me and TA. I know he told you so.
Yeah.
Actually, I want to pick your brain. I was telling Mike too, so shit.
Let's chop, man. I thank you for coming in here. And you're in music too.
Yeah, so.
Ooh, you know what we be having problems with, bro? We be having problems with having, getting music that's in projects. It's very hard.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like trying to, the license music and get it in TVs and movies. That's super hard, yeah. Sure. What's up, guys?
Yeah.
Y'all good?
Yeah.
Man, thanks for coming through, bro. Real shit. If you want to keep your glass, I just want to do what you want, bro. You know what I'm talking about? This ain't no rules in here. You feel me what I'm saying? I'm glad you came through, straight up.
Man, come on, man. You family,
They said you want to come through. I said, hell yeah.
Come on, man.
How retirement been for you, man?
Man, it been good, bro. Been real good. My kids keeping me busy, man. And,
that's what's up.
With that, just business and everything. But my daughter's freshman at Louisville playing ball.
Congratulations.
My son, he played baseball in Baltimore. So I got, my daughter, she a freshman. Son, he 10, so, man, the kids, man.
What's up, man? Congrats, man.
100.
I'm doing the recruitment shit too now. I got a 16-year-old, volleyball, 6'4", jump out the gym, different. You know what I'm saying?
Like J.O. daughter, she a beast.
Man, Asia,
Asia a beast.
Yeah, I didn't even. Now that we all are, kind of seeing everybody kids or like young adults now and stuff. Did you play any other sports in high school or have any love like you had for basketball?
Man, I had, I tried to play football probably like my sophomore year. But man, I was so long, bro. That shit was not for me at all. Man, I got out there, I got smacked.
It's football though.
Yeah, man, I got hit so hard, bro. I'm ready to get down. I ain't come back the next day, man. Shit hurt so bad. Ticket. I said, man, I'm gonna stick with that ball. Straight up.
How old are you at this time?
Shit, I'm a sophomore in high school.
Okay, about 14, 15
yeah, 15.
then.
Yeah, and long, lanky, skinny though.
And that was it?
One time.
You know what I tell everybody? Bro, you fooled everybody. Because you was a lot more athletic than you put on to be. People always say, Zebo can't jump up a piece of paper. I'm like, shit, Zebo a two-hand your motherfucking ass. Don't let this shit smooth you, dog.
Yeah.
Dog, first off,
Faster than motherfucking two-hand.
Listen. A lot of people don't know this, bro. So first off, I want to give you flowers, bro. You was one of the very few people that I got on this list of 5 to maybe 4 guys that the interaction was a chess match. I knew exactly what I was getting when I played against you. We always had a bunch of respect for each other, but I also knew in between those lines what it was. Man, I was telling all the guys here when we found out we was gonna do the interview, I was like, man, this is probably one of the hardest guards in league history. I came in with, as being young, playing against an older Charles Barkley, an older Karl Malone, in that league, you know what I'm saying? Larry Johnson, you know what I'm saying? When we used to put you on the basket.
Karl Malone.
In a world where we are finesse, or when, I end up having a finesse in my game and not just so much back down, you kept it though. One of my questions to you, bro, is why you didn't switch up to finesse when everybody's finessing and you just kept, you know what I'm saying?
Man, it's just, I knew get my bread and butter at Tigger, so I knew a lot of guys, like you said, they didn't really want to, the game was changing, you know what I mean? Like you said, shit, I'm throw that motherfucker down there, I'm gonna get it easy too, hook shot or a face up. But during my later years, I feel like I started changing a little bit, popping more, facing up more, and doing things like that. But like you said, man, just sticking to my bread and butter, bro, because it couldn't stop it. So I'm like, shit, why?
No doubt, it was, and you know what? It was effective, and you were effective. I wanted to ask you, what was some of your early influence? Like, who influenced? I never heard of people who influenced you to play ball. Who was your early influences when you hooped?
Man, the guys in the neighborhood at the park. I'm from Indiana, so
got you.
Watching Rick Smith, even watching you coming up. You know what I mean? You was one of them guys. Motivated me to keep playing. Rasheed Wallace, guys like that, and just being from Indiana, man, a hotbed of basketball. Everybody got a goal in Indiana. I'm talking about in the country, it's a goal on the on the barn.
It is.
It just hoop just bred in us, and man, I just love playing.
Man, I all the guys that came out of Indiana, Teague, the Teague brothers. What's my dog? I said was trash. That trash was.
Eric Gordon.
Yeah,
EG,
Gordon. Man, Gordon, man. I gotta give some big respect to Gordon, man. Just that move was trash. You know what I'm saying? Not him. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's a lot of basketball players come out of Indiana. Tell us about the players coming out of Indiana, then being right next door to Illinois and Ohio. What was that like coming out?
We was going at it. Like you said, coming up early with the Illinois Warriors, battling against D Miles. But man, Indiana, we got hoopers, bro. We got a lot of hoopers. Indiana got a lot of history, been having a lot of history. From Oscar Robertson, from, all the guys like this. So, man, they just paving the way. And, man, you got Gordon Haywood. We got a lot of guys, man. The Plumlee brothers.
Plumlee's from?
Plumlee's, I think they from Indiana.
Desmond Bain.
Yep, Desmond.
Dang.
Shout out my boy Desmond.
Man, I saw the list and I was like, damn, it's like that Seattle list. Like, you don't know how many guys came out of Seattle.
Seattle got hoopers.
Seattle got some hoopers.
I tell them that all the time. Seattle got plenty hoopers.
Straight up.
Seattle like Indiana. I mean, Sean Kemp and the list. Larry Bird, man, we keep going, man. I tell the guys, I used to battle with all of my teammates about the hotbed. Hey, man, Indiana, man, we right there. Yeah, California, y'all got a lot of hoopers, but y'all twice as big as the state.
Facts.
So Indiana. We talking about the people, like, man,
you talking about the energy.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna put some money on Indiana, man. Y'all get y'all Indiana, we get an Indiana team, get a California team, you get an Illinois, South Carolina, however y'all wanna do it, man. We can do it.
Oh, no, now we can do it. We can do it, man. We can do it. You know what I'm saying? I would love to see that, too. That's a good ball right there.
Yeah.
Oh, snap. So, man, listen. Man, I watched your doc, man. I love your doc. The doc shows so much growth and development with you, bro. Shows so much different. Like, obviously, the Portland you, and then you get to go through this journey, and then you get to Memphis. One of the things I loved about you going to Michigan State was I felt like that fit. When you got introduced to the world, we got to see how you played, I felt like Michigan State and you fit. When I think of AA, that fit. When I think of Tinkley, it just, programs fit a certain, you feel me? And I really believe that. Tell us about some of the, before we talk about the Memphis days, talk about some of that fit with Michigan State. And did you see it the same way?
Man, I did. Like you said, just the fit. Like some players fit with different schools better than others. That's why you have some players that transfer, some players that stay. And Michigan State was that for me, just coming. How I was coached, Coach Izzo, he was hard on me. You know, I got the young Coach Izzo where he grabbed me your jersey and he was spitting in your face like you can't. The type of shit he did then, you can't do it now, so it's different. But like that hard coaching where we had war drills, where we had to wear pads, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so,
rebounding drills.
you know, that back in the day shit. So I'm glad I went there because he taught me a lot of discipline. He taught me, even though I was there for a short period of time, I still learned so much from him. And we're still close to this day.
That's what's up, man. You know, a lot of those kids needed that, though, if I'm being honest. Some of that is where we came from, too, and being not just raised hard, but coached hard, taking direction, uncles, you know what I'm saying? You know, grandmas, you know, we from that old country, feel me?
Damn right.
So I know a lot of respect that come through Indiana, too. You know what I'm talking about? I say that to say, because the Michigan State, to me, mirrored what Memphis actually presented. It seemed like you was when I played you in New York, and I played you at the Clippers, and I played you in Portland, I felt like I was playing a different Zach from when I played you in Memphis. You was facing up. Man, your seals was crazy. You and Mark's fucking chemistry was. I was so fucking jealous of that shit. I was like, man, this motherfucker came here and looked up with the white boy. And then, you know, Mark used to sit, fat ass used to sit front row. You know, Mark used to be a little fat kid.
Yeah.
Used to sit front row. I shut your fat ass. I used to shoot all y'all. But I thought they were Spaniards that couldn't understand English. Nigga understood everything.
Yeah, right. And he talking shit too.
And he talking right back.
He talking
so I'm
shit
like,
right
damn,
back.
This a high school nigga?
He talking shit
nigga, we
right
grown
back.
up. So yeah. I say that to say that it was just perfect. I ain't hating on none of that, but to be in the jersey watching, I was like, man, I was happy for you, bro. Talk about how you thought Memphis we'll just talk about Memphis and how all that came.
You know what's so crazy, Ticket? The shit's so crazy because, you know, I had just got traded to the Clippers.
I know. Remember, I saw you in UCLA. But I love that moment, bro. I hugged you and everything. We sat right there for a little bit. But I was like, damn, boy, you in LA now, And you was in Memphis, bro. You didn't even get a chance to get out here good.
And that was so crazy because at the time, I'm getting it to the Clippers, so I'm like, okay, I got here half season. You know, we didn't win, me, BD,
right.
Jason, Marcus. We played good. We had a good squad. We built DeAndre, he young. So I'm like, okay, cool. So we get the draft. They get the #1 pick. I'm like, damn. Blake Griffin.
Damn.
I'm like, man, I'm gone.
You knew it?
I knew it. Because he the best player in college basketball. You got a kid that's coming out of dominate, jumping over cars, just, you know, a baby Shaq. So I'm like, you know what? They got the #1 pick. I'm like, damn. They probably gonna end up drafting Blake at the pick, and it happened.
They said it to you? Did they holler at you? Oh, wow.
They didn't holler at me.
Wow.
So, you know.
So it left something right there?
Yeah, hell yeah. So it's like, okay, damn. So I'm like, man. So I go to Memphis.
What year is that? That's 16? What's that? What year is that? What year is that?
That's
2009?
9.
To me, is that the San Antonio year?
No, that's the year, because I went to Memphis that
One
year.
of them years, bro, you was MVP to me. Your run was like everybody not had their run. You know how everybody, Dirk, all of them not had the run when you go through. Bro, you had a fucking run, bro. Bro,
Man, getting traded that motherfucker, I'm like, really was frustrated because I'm like, damn, I just got to LA, was in New York for a season. I'm like, man, what the hell going on? So I'm like, you know what? Man, I took it and I approached it right, man, and it was God's plan how I fitted, bro. It's like a puzzle, like a nigga just boom, from the people in the city, from the organization, showing me love, can relate to me. I come in with Mark, Mike, Conley, these guys are coming into their own.
Small town.
Small.
People are really, really like Southern, hospitable.
Man, come on, man.
Perfect
man,
fit
blue collar folks, man. They blue collar. These folks is blue collar. And I'm a blue collar player, so bro, that shit was God. So I was thankful just coming in, the love I got. Then not only that, we winning, going to the playoffs. First year I got there, we proved 10, 15 games. So, you know, I said, man, it was God. It all worked out. So that was my best moment of my career during that time in Memphis.
In Memphis?
And it's still Memphis. You did?
Hey! One of the questions everybody always asks me, bro, do I go back to Minnie? Do I go back to Boston? You know, when you got a life and you got kids, it's kind of hard to get back and actually be that influence you want. But, bro, you, T.A., and Big Mark actually built the Grind Factory, bro. Y'all, that is y'all's, for y'all's to go on the tombstone and for y'all's to go to the grave with. Talk about the responsibility when you go back and you speak to Junior, you speak to who's also from Michigan State. You know what I'm saying? When you talk to the bigs, I know Big Eaton just got there, the rookies and stuff. How important is spreading that message and just, you know, what it means to be part of that whole thing now?
Man, them guys, like you said, them guys, Jaren and Big Edie, Ja, them guys just taking on that grit and grind. And not only that, they accept it. You know what I mean? You know, they like, oh yeah, we grinders too. Like, they ain't on no soft shit. They like, they want it. And that's what I like about the young fellas. Their talent level is right there. They're superstars in the league, Jaren, Ja, Bane, and they're building a great winning team. And this year with Ja back, hey man, yeah, take your glasses off, man. You see the thing coming, you know? Yeah, so like, we gonna see. But man, yeah, that Memphis was the best ever for me, bro. For real.
What was it like to get your jersey retired and put it hoisted?
What it was like to get my jersey retired, man. Coming from a small city, Indiana, man, country boy, man, mother on welfare, man, wasn't expected to leave the hood, didn't expect to make it out. Man, it's a blessing, man, to come in there and see my name in the NBA jersey, bro. Every time I go in the FedEx Forum, I ain't gonna lie, bro, I damn near shed a tear.
Forever.
You know what I mean? Cause, come on, man, you think, man, when nobody ever think there'd be a Zebo jersey hanging up in the NBA arena?
Shit.
But I did, because when I was in the hood, I was telling the older homies, I'm going to the league. I already knew what I was doing. My sophomore year, bro, I was telling people that in the neighborhood, all the older homies at the park, I'm going to the league.
You already knew it?
I already knew it.
This one I'm finna
I'm
wake
going
up
to the
every
league.
day.
And they be like, yeah, we feel you. Like, they ain't knocking. They be like, damn, this young nigga confident. But, you know what I mean? That's why I teach my kids. You got to have that confidence, especially when you're on that floor. You got to have that confidence.
And
anything you do in life.
Facts. You got to see it before anybody else can see it.
It's real.
Imagine coming in here telling your high school coach, hey, look, we ain't going to college. We're going to high school. We're going straight to the league. And Wolf looked at me like, boy, you get your ass out of here. Hey, man, write this down. I said it the second time, and it was in my face. He knew it was real. So I totally understand you. When you got to believe first, or ain't nobody going to believe it. You know what I'm saying?
So you told him that your freshman year, huh?
Man, no.
Yes,
Nigga, I went and took you know how you got to go take the SAT? Go take the SAT. I come out the motherfucker, and I'm just pissed. Like, you know, just a bad feeling about it. So I was just in the run. I had to get up hella early to get it, so I was already up. So I get to the house, my man come through like, yo, how I go? Like, man, fuck that shit. That shit, I don't, just negative. He was like, man, let's go hoop. So we go hoop. When I go hoop, Scottie Pippen in there, Jordan in there. So we watch Jordan. Jordan let me play, whatever. So after we play, a whole bunch of other shit goes on. Shit. After we get done, Zeke I see Zeke in a leather. He got like dinosaurs on the jacket. It looked like an Average. You know how the Average got the collar on. So he in the corner with his legs. You can't even, you just see his legs, but he like this in the jacket. Yeah. So you just see me and Scottie Pippen got into like a rumble. You know what I'm saying? Carl Harris, the street nigga in there, all this other shit going on. It's just shit going on. So Zeke in the corner, I see the feet. I'm like, oh, that's Zeke? What's up, Lloyd? I'm like, oh, shit. Man, he sat me down for 2 hours. He told me shit that only Zeke know. You know what I'm saying?
Zeke a real one.
Man, I left that. I went to my coach. Bamming like this. Hey, man, open the door, man. I'm just sit down and talk, man. I just talked to him. This is what we doing. Man, get out of here, man. Wolf turned around and started watching TV. I don't know if I hit him. I don't know how I grabbed him, but I grabbed him to turn him back around. Hey, man, write this down. And he saw my face.
No, it was true.
Next thing you know, I'm in there working out. Next thing I know, I'm in there putting on the suit with the fifth picket. So when you say you got to believe it.
Yeah. Damn, that's real shit, bro.
Nigga, we made it.
You did. 100.
I'm a music fan. When it came to getting ready for games, you know what I'm saying? Music was a big part of how I got ready, part of my big, preparing. I hear that you're in the music business now. Congratulations.
Appreciate that, man.
I'm a huge I'm a huge Moneybagg fan. You know what I'm saying?
Man, come on, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, y'all doing it, man.
Yeah.
Talk about that a little bit. How'd you get into the music business?
Man, just being down there, being involved in the city, bro. Just being that person in the city. Like, you know, I'm a type of guy, like, I'm gonna come and shake your hand. I'm gonna go to the roughest neighborhood and see the kids where I'm gonna go where the players don't want to go.
Tap in.
You feel me? That's the difference about me, like, and the city see that, you know, real guys see that, and you know, Bag had the talent, man, and before, you know, he signed, he was throwing parties and filling out the whole city coming out. I'm like, man, let's work together. We worked together. He wanted to work. We did this thing, man, and here it go. You know what I mean? Got with Gotti and, man, you know, shot this thing out of here, man.
Y'all doing it, bro.
Yeah.
That's how you're supposed to do it, too, because everybody needs support, too. You know what I'm saying?
And Memphis got so much talent, bro. We got a roster full of, you know, great talent, you know, from Big 30, from Big Homie G, you know, a lot of the guys, D Moolah. So we got a lot of talent, up and coming talent, man, and Memphis full of it.
Sure, man.
Straight up.
A lot of good music come out of, you know what I'm saying? I'm an 8-ball MJG, you know what I'm talking about?
Man, come on, OGs,
I'm
man, you know,
3-6 all day, you know what I'm saying? Shout to, man,
DJ Paul,
all
man,
that, all that, man.
Ball.
Man, that's classic music to me. And, you know, I'm a country boy from South Carolina, and I got to Chicago, and they was really fucking with 8-ball. I'm talking about, you know, pumping Chevys, 30 balls, all that. You know what I'm talking about? You think because you think Memphis reminded you of some of the origins of home?
Damn right.
Of just being small town, and you know, small towns are hospitable. They speak and you don't come off, you don't walk in nobody's neighborhood and not wave and say what's up. You say, oh, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, I still say yes, ma'am, no,
yes,
sir.
Yes, sir, no, sir.
You know,
absolutely.
people get offended by that. You know what I mean?
That's a respect thing. That's all respect, though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
A lot of people don't know that that's respect. When you say yes, ma'am, no, ma'am.
You know, some people get mad. I still say it to this day. I still open the door for people because that's the way I was raised. You know, I ain't had no daddy, so I had a mama, so my mom wasn't playing that. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man. So that's why, like you said, seeing that similar, you know, seeing that similarities where you coming up from. That's why Memphis is home. You know what I mean? I still work for the team and do stuff for the Grizzlies. Still busy in the organization and giving back to the people of the city.
Would you ever get into ownership?
Heck yeah, hell yeah.
I think they should. You know what I'm saying? I think if you spent enough time with a team, you should at least have the option. You know what I'm saying? You should have the option to be able to come in not at a high evaluation either, because you've actually helped build this whole thing. You know what I'm saying? I think you should have some understanding. Because I've seen what you did in the community with helping people with bills and helping people just get through everyday life, man, that, you know, when we used to have to do the community stuff, that's really what the community was. You know, it's crazy that you spoke about going into places where the players didn't want to go, and some of them rougher neighborhoods. Some of them rougher neighborhoods are kind of the gems of the city. In Minneapolis, man, when I would go over North Minneapolis and South Minneapolis or over to East St. Paul, where it was, you know, East St. Paul is like South Side of Chicago. It's all GDs, but I would go over there and do school stuff, and man, the guys just want to sit and talk, bro.
What's up, Ticket, man? I just want to shake your hand. What's up, Ticket, man? What's up, bro?
Bro, that's all that is.
They just want to shake your hand and say what's up, man.
The guys, and I never understood why we never did more. So I used to actually say, you know what, I want my schools to be these schools, because I know that these schools was getting left out. So, you know, I give upstairs credit for what they got right, but what I'm speaking on is what I know. So I used to have to make them come over here and do stuff on the South Side, do stuff on the North, you know what I'm saying? Like, all them schools we talking about, bro, are schools that got money. I say this to say that that script is needed in every franchise, every sports franchise. Because as you make so much money, man, you forget about, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
So them programs, man, if you was going to put a program in Memphis, what kind of program would you put in Memphis for young kids to thrive?
You know what? I would put, and we actually were working towards it, because, you know, we got some things coming up, like I was telling you earlier, me and TA. Stop the violence. I want to put games together, get these kids able to go talk to some of these jobs and some of these owners around the city. In the summertime, give some of these 15, 16-year-olds jobs. Let's set up something like a Job Corps. It ain't got to be a lot, where they can get a job and make some money, have different options and different avenues, instead of the youngsters getting out of school every summer and they ain't got nothing to do. Let's give these kids something to do. You know, let's just give them some options to do something. Either that's work a job or We throw a camp every summer. We have a couple camps where they can get some money in their pocket where they ain't gotta rob or they ain't gotta stand on the corner with the dope sack and, hustling. So giving these kids some different opportunities to have something to do in the summertime.
Some new waves, some new scripts, right?
Yeah, that's some shit we working on.
Man, bro, I would love to be able to do something like that with you and add on. We're a production team in here. And I know a lot of us are starting to get into production, starting to get into film, movie, TVs, docs, and all that. I think the next wave of kids need to understand how to work computers and code and make apps and talk about how to actually create their own. When you shot at me the TA idea, I want to actually build onto that, and we're gonna do that. But we're gonna move it. We're gonna actually do it in some cities. We're gonna identify that. Because you know what, Zebo? It can't just be like a weekend either. It's gotta be something that lasts to where the kid, because when the festival come in, we go to the festival, Monday?
Festival over with.
It's over with, and it's gone to the next city, right? It's left the city. Man, 2 weeks later, we done forgot about, you know what I'm saying? So it needs to be something that's consistent, you know what I'm saying? I'm only saying that to say, to go into, I just knew you just did your doc, man. Talk about what that experience was like. Was it crazy going back?
It was good, man. Just going back for that and for my retirement jersey, because they did it all part of it. It was just all the love that the city showed me, bro. It's just like, man, I'm gonna get a house there. I just sold my house, but I'm in the process of getting another house there because that's how much I love the city, man. And the documentary just showed where I come from, my career, where I started at Portland, my trials and tribulations were. I was a youngster. I'm riding down MLK 19 with my first truck. I got all the TVs on. I'm smoking weed. It's like I'm like on Friday when they roll the window down, the smoke come out. But just a young nigga not knowing, coming from where he come from. So just learning and just talking about that type of shit coming from where I come from, Portland, where coming to Memphis now, where the whole city is love, the whole tri-state, all the, the areas. So it's just showing where my growth at and the things I've been to, man, where I come from.
The kid in North Carolina State.
Burns, big DJ, young boy, a beast.
Man, when I first saw him do anything, the first thing I was like, I thought that was your son. I was like, Zach got a son? You feel me? Yeah. Man, somebody came up to me the other day and was like, yeah, I'm such and such son. I was like, oh, okay. Then I looked, I was like, okay, you do look like Boozer. You know what I'm saying? So I know kids out here, you know what I'm saying?
They big as hell, too.
But I was, that is, man, you sure that ain't your son? Man, bro, he look.
Burns, I might need to get that swab. I might just get a swab, man. See what's going on, man.
Bro, he looked just like you. He played like you. Zebo, and it's effective in today's game. They say that your style slow the game down and da-da-da. Nah. I like the kid too, man. Your thoughts on him, man?
I like him. And I like his touch too. He got a touch. It's so crazy. We got his partner that he deal with it. I know him. His name Ricky from Chicago.
Oh, wow.
So I talked to him. We talked on the phone and everything on the three-way call, and I've been checking on him and, tell me looking good, because, man, his body, he done transformed his body. The kid look good, bro. You ain't seen him? Look good. And
Where he at?
He working out. I think he working out back home or down there in Florida, I think. I think he might be in Miami working out.
Up or whatever?
Man, slim, looking good.
He going to somebody's camp?
Yeah.
He's going to get to somebody's camp.
But he going to get somebody camp.
He's too nice, bro.
And I got my boy, Kenny, he in Chicago, Lofton. He in Chicago.
Oh, yeah.
But Burns, he got a chance. But the game changed. So like I told him when I talked to DJ, man, just focus on your body. Just focus on getting the best shape you can. Yeah. You got the skills, you know what I mean? Because like you said, the game has changed. They don't want all that shit. That's over, you know.
It's so,
Yeah, man. Yeah, picking and popping.
Yeah, picking and popping in this freedom
going to
movement.
The three.
You know what I'm saying? What's your thoughts on today's game when you watch it?
I love the game. I love where the game, and I love where the skills at, because
they growing it.
Yeah, because the shit they doing now, if they was doing that with us, you ain't got no guys taking no step back triple threes, So the game has changed. You got Wemby, he's 7 foot, bro, going between your legs. Like, man, come on, bro.
Man, Wemby is scary. Wemby,
on, man.
I look at Wemby and I'm like, man, do he even know where he can? Like, can you imagine if he invested in like a Hakeem Olajuwon tape, or if he actually went and seeked out Timmy Duncan and actually got some of that knowledge? It's scary about his potential.
It's scary.
It's scary.
I gotta go watch him play, man. He excited. He excitement. Yeah, so he one of them.
Wait till he simplify it. When he stop doing all this dribbling, start hitting you off the glass and just jabbing you. Yeah. What made you simplify? At what point did you start simplifying your game?
Man, as I probably probably as I got older, because I was seeing the game change, because even with Memphis, like they brought me off the bench probably, I think, Fizdale brought me off the bench because he wanted to play smaller. So I see how
it was progressing.
I see how things was going when, towards the end of my career. Right. You know what I mean? How they want to open, play fast. Everybody want to adopt to how Golden State play. You know what I mean? Everybody seen that wave, how they came in. So everybody kind of wanted, the teams want to play that way. But yeah, I definitely seen it come and changes towards the end of my career, you know what I mean?
Really?
Shooting more. So that's why I got to shoot more threes, knowing more face-ups and, simplifying the game.
That shit made you much more harder to guard. Because then I came in thinking I was just going to have to bear hug and it's going to be this bar fight. And then you went and I was like, oh, still you banking it off the glass. Then you got the little slow-ass jab.
Listen, then you hold the motherfucker, your hands just be, you hold me the whole time. You doing what you want to do to me. I'm like, ref, man, look at it. So man.
So now that we in here, I'm gonna tell you the secret. To all y'all out here watching this. So I learned very early that if you do something in the first quarter and you do it in the fourth quarter, that's called consistency.
Yeah.
So when I learned this, the first time, you probably remember this, first time I played you, we was in Portland. And you had a really good game, I think 20 and 15 something. I think you was coming off the bench or something. Next time I came up there, you were starting, it was your team, whatever, right? You were first to hit.
Yeah.
So I ain't never played you. So first to hit, it was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? You had a crazy touch, but it was first to hit. You and Melo probably, to me, are the most aggressive offensive players that I've ever played that was just as I've been aggressive on defense, whatever. So from first to hit, that's where I got that from. Like you was hitting me first, and you was sealing me, getting N1s and whatever, and I was like, damn. So next time I played you, I made sure to hit first and then work after that. But then I started talking to some vets, and they was like, man, listen, whatever you do in the first quarter, you gotta do in the second and third. And I was like, huh? So if you bore a nigga into that, bore him in the second, they might not call it. I was like, why? Because they saw you do it in the first. And I was like, and then they can't call every foul. So I was like, bro, holy shit.
So you did that shit too. You listen, cause man.
I listen, but listen. You can't do everything with everybody. You understand?
Yeah.
I know who you are, boy. You know what I'm saying? Respect. So I already know, but I'm hitting you first, but then I'm fronting you. I'm making him throw it over the top of me, and we wrestling. And they letting us wrestle. So I'm like, oh, they letting us wrestle. Okay, so I can get away. So I'm grabbing you. He's like, hey, man, I can't even move my hand.
I can't move.
So that's what it was. So what I did in the first, I knew I was going to get a foul on 1 and 2, right? But I knew if I did it second, I knew we weren't going to play second, third, fourth. We're going to have a rest, right? But when we get in here, this is what I'm doing. And that's why they let it. You like, damn, you ain't going to call the foul?
Every game.
And he'd be like, okay, he ain't holding you no more, Zebo. What you? So, and then I'm on, and then I'm off. I didn't hold you for the whole 10 seconds.
And that's why when I knew we played y'all, I knew to get my motherfucking rest, bro. Because I knew it's going to be a night. It's going to be a night of battle with you, man. So you're one of the greatest to ever do it. Give you your flowers too, bro. Because I learned a lot from you, seeing how you coming out of high school, just, seeing D Miles. That's my boy watching you too. So we kind of looked up to you too. And you paved the way for us thinking, because I was going to come out of high school before you, I know D Miles was coming out. We was the same class. D Miles like, bro, I'm gone. I just want McDonald's MVP, Kentucky Derby MVP, USA game, everything I played in, I dominated. Folks will tell you that, D Miles tell you that, so he like, man, he might as well come on out. I was in the room with, the Poston twins. You remember the Poston twins?
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, they was in the hood, in Indiana, at my mama's house. She like, son, I was like, Mom, what you want me to do? She like, baby, I want you to go to school for 1 more year.
All right, get your education.
I told the Post twin, I'm like, man, I'm gonna go to school.
That's what we doing.
That was the best thing ever could have happened. Because, I ain't saying that I could have went to the league, Nigga, I ain't come from nothing, so it's like, I could have went any kind of way. So going to Michigan State, getting that year of discipline, learning things from coaching, from, that school and, being a professional, man, that took me a long way, bro.
Man, that grew you.
Yeah.
Listen, bro, you know what? In all of this, nobody talks about the growth of you. How you develop into who you are today. Bro, you had to go through the Portland stuff. to get to a situation like Memphis and really feel like, man, feel what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so everybody's journey is different, bro. And how you get there is how you got to get there. But, you know, like in anything, man, I felt like at the times we played, bro, they was trying to weed out a certain type of player. And if you ain't had no go in you, if you ain't had no, this is my dream, I'm finna chase it, and I'm finna bite down and get this, you was out in 2-3 years. Think about all the real niggas just, man, bro. I know don't nobody like that team, but bro, one of my favorite teams is the Portland team.
Yeah.
Bro, that was one, man, and y'all was hard to beat, bro. You couldn't come in here with all that shit. They like, huh?
What?
And then them niggas might be in the parking lot like, big fella, what was big fella talking about? Big fella? Like, he wasn't know nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, hey, Lord, I love y'all, bro. Real shit. I say this all the time, bro. I know that wasn't commercially fun for the league, but I don't know what that was like, but it seemed like it was fun. It was a bunch of real guys and stuff. G. Trent played in Portland early on, too.
G. Trent,
yeah, you know?
Yeah, G. Trent, real one. Real one.
Already.
Yeah, that was, man, playing in Portland, bro, that was coming into Portland ticket. Man, them guys brought me in, but you know, I'm like I am now. I learn shit every day, so I'm like a sponge. I'm like, what I need to do, Damon? What I need to do, she? Like, they like, man, go home, man. I'm like, shit, all right. I'm going home, but they, you know, I'm like on that wave, like, you know, I'm like,
right, still trying to figure it out.
I'm learning this, I'm growing, you know, like you said, so, man, just doing that, being there, I learned so much from them guys, man. Sheed, man, just another guy, just watch the way he played, like y'all, you know, that y'all game was kind of hybrid before, you know, the post. You was already doing, you and Sheed facing up, shooting threes and picking and popping, like, shit like that, so just, Portland was good, man. Yeah, I learned a lot in Portland, man.
What's up, man?
Yeah.
Some great years, man.
Great years.
You got old schools, you got some dunks?
Hell yeah, I got a dunk.
What kind of dunk you
I
got?
gotta show you a picture of it. It's 1971. That motherfucker almost done.
Where you get it from?
They built it. They built it in, no, I built it. LT4.
Shit. Oh, you just...
New chassis, I built that motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
That motherfucker ready, too.
You know who do that? Tim Duncan.
Yeah, Dunk do got a
Tim
shop.
Duncan
He got
lives,
a shop.
that nigga lives in the garage, yo. Shout out to TD doing it, bro.
TD.
Got dreads and shit, being there working
TD
on
be
the
doing
shit.
this shit. I heard he got a shop.
Yeah, got a crazy
I need to
shop.
reach
Keep
out
it
to
low.
Tim.
Yeah.
Reach out to Tim,
And
man.
Rick Ross got the dunks down in Opelika and down in Miami.
Yeah. Ross got some shit, too.
Yeah, he got some shit. Yeah, when you doing this car show, nigga? Yeah, when you doing the Zebo car show?
I need to do that, bro. That's what I want to put together, a Zebo car
show. Do it
in
Memphis.
Yeah.
All them dunks out, ooh. They still riding dunks out of Memphis?
Hell yeah, they riding Cutlass.
30 balls.
SS's, they riding all kind of shit out there.
Truck rattling and shit still?
I'm too old. I'm facing my speakers forward. I don't want to hear all that.
I'm just talking shit.
I'm too old now. I put my subs forward. I don't want to hear all that.
Wonder years and shit,
you know.
right?
Yeah, man.
I thought y'all was gonna pull up into some electrical shit. You know what I'm saying? I just knew y'all had adapted to electrical and grade A and all this other shit. Let me hear your top five rappers, bro. You. No order.
Man.
Dead or alive.
Oh, dead or alive. Okay.
Yeah, you can throw Luther in there if you want to.
Yeah, well, you know, I got my R&B list too.
Hey, listen,
you know, I got
it's music.
I got my rapper.
I don't even want to say no. It's music. Music, whatever. I'm Stephanie Mills.
Yeah, but see, I listen to a lot of Bobby Womack. I listen to Temptations.
Man, I'm with the same thing. Earth, Wind, and Fire.
Earth, Wind. You know, I'm old school, so especially when I'm riding in my old schools, I don't listen to nothing but old school.
I love it, baby. I love it. That's how it's supposed to be.
But man, I got to go with Hov.
Yeah.
Biggie.
Okay.
Future.
Okay, Future.
Lil Wayne.
Weezy.
Got to put Weezy in there.
Who makes the fifth? Who's five on the list? Do you go rapper? Do you go R&B?
Well, I got a whole different R&B. I don't want to mix the. I don't mix the R&B with the rap.
Just getting ready for the game. Right. I got you. Got a lot.
And that ain't in no order.
That ain't in no order. That's
the ones I just named. Man, you know,
it's a lot.
You know, I got to put in there, man. I got to put T.I. in there. I got to put Tip in there.
Yeah, Tip.
I fuck with Tip, and I come off of that Tip too. So
Word.
I got to put Tip in my top 5.
We forget about that young Tip too, bro. That young Tip, that shit raised us, right? That shit raised us, right?
Niggas be forgetting about Tip though, but I got to fuck with Tip. So
yeah, no doubt.
It's a lot of, it's a lot of great artists out there,
too.
man.
It's a lot of music raised us too, bro.
Yeah, so
you know what I'm saying?
you know, that top 5, boy, that's a tough one, boy. But yeah.
Man, I thought you was gonna be on some do or die.
Ooh.
I thought you was gonna go. I didn't know how you was gonna go. I thought you was gonna go
Die.
Twister. I didn't know if you was gonna go. I didn't know if you was gonna go Chi-Town. I didn't know if you was gonna go Freddie.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Freddie
I know
hard,
Freddie
too.
from you know.
Nah, it's
That's
a lot.
what's up.
It's a lot of music, a lot of good music out there, man. A lot of good
solid
artists.
good music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Your boy, he killing it though. I
Yeah.
fuck with Money
Man,
Bag,
come
man.
on,
Money
Bag,
Bag
for
eating,
sure.
bro. He one of them ones, bro.
Yeah.
I ain't really shocked that on like his run either.
Yeah.
I feel like Memphis teed up to have more come out of it, right?
What? Man, they got so much talent, bro.
Yeah, it's on its way.
And we got the record label down there, so we constantly looking for talent, endless entertainment, constantly trying to, keep building this brand and man, building this good music and making this good music.
What's the city need down there? What Memphis need?
Some opportunities, more jobs, at least role models, people, guys to get into community and tell them, this is not
Give
the
them
new,
script.
yeah, not all that other bullshit, just straight positive shit, you know what I mean? Because there's been so much negativity, so much trauma, so much loss, and it's only one way, and ain't no hope, you know what I mean?
Well,
and,
yeah, I think
that's the fucked up thing about it, seeing the youngsters 10 and 9 with no hope out of school, carrying pistols and, got the dope sack on them, young age, they ain't even going to school. Man, take your ass to school, bro.
Right.
Get off the block.
So,
so.
I learned a long time ago that when you invest when things are down, or when they on the lower side of the curve. You know what I'm saying? And one of the things I see out here in LA, man, or I see in the West Coast, that they'll set up a bunch of shops for you to learn to work the camera, how to edit. They got a tennis shoe joint where you can get the Air Force One. You can make your own shoe. I'm just watching how other cities
do it.
activate their kids and keep their kids in a box, or not in a box, but just locked in on something, whether it's sports, whether it's recreation, whether it's an instrument, whether it's music, whatever it is. Man, I really want to get, like when we sit and chop, bro, I really want to talk about bringing those operatives to where your kids can actually go here every weekend and make a new Nike, make a new Puma, make a new Adidas, you know what I'm saying? Or make their own shit.
Right.
And that's what starts the ideal of creativity. Imagine who you saw in your neighborhood that put it in the basket to make you go get the ball and start dribbling. That
Right.
It's almost like I don't want to call it duty, but it is. As someone who has created something in Minneapolis, as someone who has created something in Memphis, as someone that has something of a background in Indiana and where we come from and all this, I know we're doing a bunch, but I really feel like it'd be our responsibility to go back and give new script because we can.
And like you said, I seen putting the ball in the hoop. So you got somebody come to the city and bring a different element and showing these young kids this, and that's gonna keep them locked in.
That's
and
what I'm on.
Like you said, not just something, just for now, something consistent.
You know how many kids on their phone? Everybody on the phone. So let's just say we got 10 kids. 8 of them, 9 of them on the phone, bro. So imagine if I showed them how to not only create apps, if I showed you how to code and put stuff on here, take stuff off, if I showed you how to make an app, if I showed you, the shoes y'all just jumped the train and took, what if I showed you how to actually make your own shoe? You ain't have I'm just talking about a different script to throw the kids, bro, into these little ass cities that ain't none of that in there. To where you got to have high budget in government to be able to go to the mayor or the governor to be able to subsidize and get this. This is what we got to do, bro. We got to go sit with the governor, get him on. Hey, look, all that bread y'all bring in here for transportation, y'all for the roads. No. Come over here. Yeah. Give me this right here. Let me go over here, build the Zebo Center, and I'm gonna have this in that center. And then every Monday, every Saturday, every whatever. You feel them, bro? That's the move. If we ain't doing that, bro, the scripts are too traditional. Right. Carrying a gun, you ain't going to school, you got the dope pack, bro, you dumb as hell. Bro, they got drones now that catch, they ain't no robot to run up on you right now.
Straight crash out mission.
So I'm just on
Straight crash out.
I got to give you another imagination. If you listen to the music and the music made you do that, okay, let me give you something else to give you another script. That's all I'm saying. So I'm on that same too, man. I'm on that same.
I can't wait till we get together and chop it for real, because, man, anything about helping this youth, I'm with it, man. Like TA, he going back to the Chicago they doing basketball games to stop the violence, like that type of shit. Like, I'm all with that, you know what I mean? I know you with that, you've been doing that too, so bring this shit together.
I'm with it, bro. What's next for you, man? Like, what do you want to conquer next, man?
Man, I got some shit going. Me and TA got some shit going. We about to start our little show coming up called Out the Mud, man. And
Hey.
just, you know what I mean?
What's the name of that motherfucker?
Man, Out the Mud, man. Coming soon. You
Certified,
dig?
you heard that
Me
shit,
and
you
Tony
dig?
Allen, man. Me and Killer, man.
Hey, let's get it.
So, just that shit, man. I work for the team, doing shit in the community and doing shit for the team. So, just business, man. Just trying to get out there and learn more, man, and just keep it moving. You know what I mean? Get with the good guys like you and learn, you guys paving the way in this media thing. You know, Matt, Stack Jack, all the guys, all these guys, y'all doing a great job, man, and it's motivating.
That's what's up, man. Well, I love your goal, man, and I love how you're a visionary, keeping up with everything that you're doing, man. If you think I can ever help anything whatever you're doing, you let me know. I'm right here, bro. I'm rooting for your daughter. You know what I'm saying? Now I gotta watch your son, see if he can hit this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Bring this heat to your little ass. Get on there here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shout out to the kids and everything you're doing, bro. Anything you think I can help you with, Zebo, man, you holler.
No, it's love, man. It's
Appreciate
love,
you coming
bro,
through,
for sure.
You know what it is, bro.
100, I already know.
Zach Randolph,
Come on,
boy,
man,
you know,
for sure.
certified. We in here
You did.
all day.